Today's Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land, LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham! LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, The City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, TNT Measurements Incorporated, The Food Barn, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Sund Manufacturing, Sorensen Ranch, Western Education Regional Co-op, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
Hey, welcome back into our final broadcast of the week. It's been a busy week here on Game Day Media. And boy, are we privileged to be here at Watford City, North Dakota this afternoon for this top 5 matchup between two teams that are ranked in the top 5. The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers coming in ranked number 2 on the statewide media polls. The Bowman Bulldogs currently ranked number 5, and what a week it's been for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers as they have played 2 top 10 teams. Tioga Pirates they took down on the 27th by a score of 62-55, and the Langdon area Munich Cardinals back on the 30th 49-42 up at Al Sherbinski Court in Kenmare. Tonight they get to play down here at the gem of the West, the Roughrider Center. Roughrider Center presented by Northern States Fishing Tools. And we're just thrilled to be able to come down here to be able to come and broadcast this game. Welcome into our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, located right off of Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota, your local Case IH dealer. Visit plainsag.com for local inventory and explore job opportunities. That's Border Plains Equipment, the sponsor of our pregame show. We're going to send it back to our studios at the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. And when we come back, we'll continue on with our Continental Resources coaches' comments. We'll head down to the floor here at the Roughrider Center and catch up with both head coaches. First, it'll be Mike Zimmer of the visitors Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, followed by J.C. Murnick of the Bowman Bulldogs. Back after this timeout.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer.
NCC Video is everything you love about cable TV in a portable package. Watch shows live or record them wherever you are, whether you're at home or on the go, even out of state. No more fighting over what's on TV, because everyone can watch what they want, when they want, on their own devices, all for the same price or less than you're paying today. We'll even get you set up at home and show you how to use it. NCC Video. Take your TV with you.
Hey Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
Hey, and welcome back in here to the Roughrider Center, presented by Northern States Fishing Tools and our Continental Resources Coach's Comments. Mike Zimmer, the head coach of the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, has given us a little time. Thank you, Mike. It's been Kenmare Bowbells Honkers Week.
Yeah, I feel like Patrick Mahomes getting all this attention.
Hey, it's our privilege to be here. You've had a busy week playing some top contenders, top teams in the state. You took down the Tioga Pirates on the 27th, and then you hosted the Langdon Munich Cardinals back at your home court and beat them by 7 points. Tonight, this afternoon, you're up against another top 5 team, ranked number 5, the Bowman County Bulldogs. What do you know about the Bulldogs, and what's it going to take to put another win in the column tonight?
Yeah, they're a lot like Langdon, athletic. They're going to get out and guard us, have a lot of shooters, so it's kind of nice to have them kind of back-to-back. It's very similar teams, I think, and yeah, we're just looking forward to it. We haven't been over here before, so it's a beautiful place to play, and nice big court, and nice tune-up for tournaments.
Yeah, it is, and when you think of the Bulldogs, I was talking to their head coach, J.C. Murnick. They got a couple 1,000-point scores, so they know where the hoop is at, and you got some scorers that know where the hoop is at as well. As you're very well-balanced team, Mike. You're got a special team this year.
I think that's been the key for us this year. Mao and Crest and Strokeland and Santizo and Peterson, Miller, they Taya and Miché always score. Yeah. But we're getting 20, 30 points out of those other girls. It kind of changes from night to night, and their consistency has been a big deal for us this year.
Yeah, and so what else can I ask you, Mike? You've been busy. You have done a great job on getting your team, who you knew you were going to have a pretty good team this year, but you're able to schedule games against these top teams in the state of North Dakota. How does that help you in the long run?
Well, it brings excitement to the whole program, you know, when you get to go run to Bismarck and play and come over here to Watford City and play. And, you know, I noticed that some of our games, we got 5th and 6th and 7th grade girls watching, and they're excited to jump in the program, and it just kind of builds from there. So we try to get out, and the girls like the road trips, and so do I, and it's just fun. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the time, Mike. We'll let you get back to coaching up your Honkers. This is Mike Zimmer, Kenmare Bowbells Honkers here on our Continental Resources Coaches Comments. We'll step aside. We'll go to the other side of the floor, catch up with the Bowman County Bulldogs head coach, J.C. Murnock, after this timeout.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Othion Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
Hey, and as we come back here to our Continental Resources Coaches Comments, we'll visit with the Bowman County Bulldogs head coach, J.C. Murnock. And J.C., you're in your 4th year as coaching the Bulldogs as a varsity coach, been with the program a long time. Kind of got a special team this year, don't you?
Yeah, I have 6 seniors on my team, and I've coached them throughout their entire junior high and high school years, so it's pretty special to have us get to this point, you know, in their careers and their school years. And they're just a special group that play together and they gel together and they know what they're going to do and they know what I'm going to say, you know, on the floor and stuff. So it's just a really special group for us.
You know, we were talking off camera before the JV game a little bit, and you were talking about that you've got a couple 1,000-point scorers on your team. Let's see, the Sophia Headley playing pretty consistently, just got her 1,000 point in the January last month. And then last year, Reagan Honeyman was your 1,000-point scorer, suffered an ACL injury, only played 6 games, I believe, for you in this year so far. But what does that mean to your program to have a couple of 1,000-point scorers and institute that leadership that you can expect from those girls?
Yeah, you know, I think that just shows the hard work and dedication that it takes to get to that milestone. And I know the behind-the-scenes work that those 2 girls have put in, and it's amazing what they can do. And they love basketball, they love to get in the gym, and they love pushing their teammates too. So they keep pushing their teammates in practice and throughout the summers, and that just keeps getting us better. So their leadership is top-notch for us.
You're currently ranked number 5 in the latest media poll. The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers are ranked number 2. The Honkers coming off a couple of victories against the Tioga Pirates, ranked number 3, and against Langdon Munich Cardinals, who were in the top 10, I believe. Now they get to play you as a number 5 team. What do you know about the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, and what's it going to take for you to put this game in the win column and move up in the ranks?
Yeah, we kind of got our hands full today. They are really good three-point shooters, and they're going to shoot every three that they can get. So one of our number one goals is to contest all three-point shooters and get out there and contest the basketball. They also have really good post player inside. She can score at the rim, and she has really good footwork. So we have to defend that really well and communicate with each other defensively and take our defensive stops and utilize that in transition for us and get those transition points. So that'll be huge for us today.
Well, thanks for the time. We'll let you get back to coach up your team. This is head coach of the Bowman County Bulldogs, J.C. Murnock, and her fourth year. We'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk. We'll continue on with the Border Plains Equipment pregame show after this quick timeout.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Brevera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Lindsay Grocery is a locally owned and operated business in Crosby, North Dakota. We are committed to serving our community and region. With fresh baked goods, produce, and our in-house smoked meats, we've got you covered. Come experience the convenience and warmth of shopping local again. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Teagan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at teagansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. To start a great career, visit murexpetroleum.com.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
Hey, welcome back in here to Game Day Media. My name is Randy Peterson alongside our production crew this afternoon. David Peterson doing our color analyzing and running our computer ops today. On our cameras tonight, Cam 1, Aaron Griffin. Cam 2 is Owen Miller. Cam 3 is James Meyer, giving you all the looks from the floor here at the Roughrider Center, presented by Northern States Fishing Tools. And as we look at the last Division B girls rankings, these are as of Monday at noon. Of course, there's been some changes in some of the records that have taken place, and no doubt there's going to be some shifting going on in this poll when it comes out again next Monday. But as of right now, the Benson County team, Wildcats, are ranked number 1 with an unblemished record at 15-0. These Kenmare Bowbells Honkers with 7 first-place votes in the last media poll, coming in with a 14-2 record right now after taking down the Tioga Pirates on Monday, and on Thursday, Langdon, Munich, 49-42. Tioga Pirates ranked number 3. Central McLean in at number 4. These Bulldogs from Bowman County are ranked number 5, moving up from the 6th spot. The Berthold Bombers losing to the Bowman County Bulldogs, ranked number 6. And they're taking on Tioga this afternoon over at the Berthold Invite down in Berthold. Washburn Cardinals ranked number 7. Mayport CG Patriots at number 8. The Garrison Troopers hold down the number 9 spot. And the number 10 spot is held down by Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion. As we look at the boys' rankings, Wilton Wing still undefeated with 14 first-place votes. Ranked number 1, Bishop Ryan over in Minot, ranked number 2, North Border at number 3. The Rockets from New Rockford, Cheyenne at number 4. The Knights from Our Redeemers, number 5. West Hope Newburgh comes in at number 6. The defending state B champions. Hankinson at number 7. Midway Minto coming in at number 8. Glen Ullin Hebron, number 9. And the Mavericks from Mulhall, Lansford, Sherwood holding down the number 10 slot in the top 10 rankings of Class B basketball. We're about 2 minutes away from our opening tip-off as we look at some scores from around the area this afternoon. The Dunseith Dragons took out the Williston Trinity Christian Crusaders in boys action 83-79. A lot of points on the board there between those two teams. And we're still looking for scores from Berthold. The Lewis and Clark Berthold Bombers and the Tioga Pirates. The Bombers 16-1 on the season. The Pirates 14-1 on the season. They're taking the floor, have taken the floor as they were scheduled to play at noon today, but no score on that North Dakota score feed app. Powers Lake Burke Central and Divide County playing tonight. Velva playing the Trenton Tigers in girls basketball action. As we look at our schedule for next week, another busy week on Game Day Media. Partial North Shore Braves taking on the Pirates in Tioga on Monday. On Tuesday, we have a doubleheader coverage as the Crusaders from Williston Trinity Christian traveling up to Crosby to take on the Divide County Maroons. We'll also have girls basketball action down in Tioga as the Ranchers from Powers Lake Burke Central and Tioga Pirates on Tuesday. On Thursday, the Bishop Ryan Lions come into Tioga to take on the Lady Pirates in girls basketball action. Velva Aggies will come over to the barn at Powers Lake Burke Central to take on the Ranchers that same night. Noah Fredrickson with the call on that game on Thursday night. Friday night, it'll be the Eagles from Newtown traveling into Blue Jay Nation to take on the Stanley Blue Jays. And we'll conclude the week on Saturday as the Blue Jays will travel over to the barn to take on the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers in a Class A, Class B, Division A, Division B matchup on Saturday over at the barn. That said, we're almost ready for our national anthem, and we'll send it down to our public address announcer here at the Roughrider Center, Mr. Marco Pelton.
Ladies and gentlemen, Welcome to Watford City and the Roughrider Center, presented by Northern State Fishing and Tools for today's top 10 matchup between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Kenmare Honkers, taking on the Bowman County Bulldogs. Before we meet our teams today, it's time to honor our country. We ask that you please stand and join us in the playing of our national anthem. Introducing first, the visitors on the scoreboard, the number 2 ranked Kenmare Honkers. Starting at 1 guard position, number 2, Junior McKenna Mao. Starting at guard, senior number 11, Mache Miller. Starting at another guard, number 14, senior Bria Crest. At forward for the Honkers, number 25, senior Elizabeth Santizo. In the middle, junior number 32, Taylor Forth. Your Kenmare Bowbell Honkers are head coached by Mike Zimmer, assisted by Ryan Offworth and Amber Roden. And now, introducing the home team, number 5, ranked Bowman County Bulldogs. Starting at 1 guard position, number 0, Addison Gerbig. Starting at another guard spot, senior number 1, Landon Gerbig. Starting at guard, number 10, senior Sophia Headley. Starting at a forward position, number 14, senior Kennedy Sen. And starting at guard, she's a senior, number 15, Julie Sarsland. Your Bowman County Bulldogs are head coached by J.C. Murnack, assisted by Michaela Fisher, Jim Bartholomew, and Abby Ozendorf. Ladies and gentlemen, today's officials are from the Williston Association. And for the border battle, we have selected from Williston, Matt Cavernum. From Watford City, Drew Floggen. And from Watford City, the Honorable Chaz Neff.
That's your country store starting lineups for both teams. As we take a look at the starting lineups and the starters again here on your country store starting lineups. Addison Gerbig, Landon Gerbig, Headley, Sen. As the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers have the first possession on our Northwest Therapy Services opening possession. Here's a steal right away off the bat. That'll be the Bulldogs with their first possession coming into the front court. Deep three by number 10, Sophia Headley. That's no good. The rebound taken away by... And now we're going to have a timeout immediately called as head coach Mike Zimmer saw that Santizo was in trouble down in the corner in the backcourt. He takes a timeout 30 seconds into the game. We'll step aside. We'll come back with more action after this timeout.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
As we come back here to live action at the Roughrider Center presented by the Northern States Fishing Tools out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. Kenmare with the basketball. Offworth will trigger the inbounds pass as Michelle Miller is going to go along the baseline. Now retreats, comes into the front court with the left-hand dribble. Going to the top of the key, it's Offworth. Now gives it up to Crest. Crest thought away with the travel. Now it's going to be Michelle Miller. Over to McKenna Mao. McKenna Mao backdoor cut off the fingertips of Little Bess Santizo. Turnover number 2 called against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. As the Bulldogs come into the front court. Sarsland with the basketball. Now on at the top of the key to Gerbig. Addison. Down low. Headley comes back with it. Now goes with a shot that's no good. The offensive rebound by the Bulldogs now is taken away. Steal by the Honkers as Michelle Miller goes for 3, and that is on 2. She's got a 2-point field goal. Her foot was on the line as she gets the Honkers on to the scoreboard here at GenCC scoreboard 2-0 with just under 6.5 minutes to go. Sarsland at the top of the key goes over to Landon Gerbig. Gerbig with it, now gives it up, has the ball stolen away from her. Turnover number 2 against the Bulldogs. Michelle Miller picking the pockets. Down low, nice feed down to Offworth. They give it up to Crest. Cross-court pass over to Mao. Mao with one dribble now retreats, goes behind the three-point line, gives it up to Offworth. Offworth, backdoor cut to Michelle Miller. Jab step, goes left, pulls up. 4-3, that's too hard, no good. Bulldogs with the rebound. They come in with Sarsland in the front court, and it's thrown away. Turnover number 3 against the Bulldogs as Offworth comes in. Offworth down low to Santizo. Decides to take the shot, comes away empty. Bulldogs now in the front court looking for their first point of the game. 5.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. With a kick out on top. They're going to go down low to Headley. Gets blocked by Offworth. Rejection. Good defense there by Offworth, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game against the Langdon Munich Cardinals a couple nights ago. Michelle Miller with the dribble. And now here's a steal. Headley. Headley goes coast to coast with the bucket. And Headley with the first bucket of the night for the Bulldogs, 1,000-point scorer, picking up her 1,000th point in January. They've got 2,000-point scorers on this team. Has a shot missed by Offworth. Offworth gets her own rebound. Now with a kick out, it's going to throw it into the backcourt. It'll be over and back. That'll be a turnover called against the Honkers. And we didn't get a chance to finish up our starting lineups. Addison Gerbig, Landon Gerbig, Sophia Headley, Kennedy Sen, and Julie Sarsland starting for head coach J.C. Murnock. And for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, McKenna Mao, Michelle Miller, Bria Crest, Lilibeth Santizo, and Taya Offworth on your country store starting lineups located right there in Powers Lake, North Dakota. Out on top is Addison Gerbig. She finds the Bulldogs, number 14, Kennedy Sen. And Sen will go to the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe on that foul. That's going to be it'll be Kennedy Sen going to the free throw line. That foul's whistled against Bria Crest, her first team foul, as Sen knocks it through on her first point of the night. Second one is also good by Kennedy, so the Bulldogs take a lead of 4-2 on your NCC scoreboard. 4:26 remaining. Full court pressure in the backcourt by the Honkers as the ball inbounded. They go into Offworth. Offworth comes into the front court, goes right side to Mao, pulls a trigger from three. That's short. And now up front they come. Addison Gerbig down low with a nice feed to Sarsland. Sarsland going to get fouled from behind. I believe that's going to be whistled against Taya Offworth. Her first personal foul. That's the second team foul call against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Fresh 35 goes on the shot clock as Michelle Miller will check back in, replacing Bria Crest. And Anna Peterson is into the game for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers as well. Headley tries to put it in play, stolen away there. Turnover number 4 against the Bulldogs here early in the first quarter. Michelle Miller gives it up to Mao, and now they go around the top of the key. Ann Strokeland into the game for the Honkers, gives it up to Miller. Miller, jab step, goes in, goes to the baseline, runs out of real estate, goes off of her leg and out of bounds. That's another turnover, the 4th of the afternoon for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. 3:45 remaining, 4-2 on your NCC scoreboard. The Bulldogs with the lead by 2. Here's Sarsland. Sarsland with it, goes out, gives it up to Headley. She pulls a trigger from a deep three. That's no good as McKenna Mao comes away with the rebound. Double teamed, it's on the floor. It's going to be tied up. The possession arrow will stay with the Bulldogs.
You got to love the hustle right off the bat. Watching these two teams play, both of them are just fantastic teams, very well coached from both sides of the ball, and this is going to be a banger of a game. Very low scoring thus far.
Here's a shot put up, a little mid-range jumper. That is number 0, Addison Gerbig with the 2-point field goal. Her first point of the afternoon, and the Bulldogs have spread it out to a 4-point lead, 6-2. Glad you've joined us here on Game Day Media. Again, my name is Randy Peterson, alongside David Peterson this evening. And this afternoon, there's another turnover by the Honkers, the 5th of the quarter. Headley, the 1,000-point scorer, drives with a kick out. The lefty shot from 3 by Jordan Honeyman is no good. Into the game. Here's a cross-court pass broken up there by the Bulldogs, and then we have a jump ball. The possession arrow will stay with the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
Jordan Honeyman, a freshman, seeing some action in this very heavy senior rotation for Coach Murnock. She's got to be pretty good if she can fill the shoes to play that. Looking at your bench, you got 2,000-point scorers. One of them was out last year with an ACL, making a good rebound, having a fantastic start to her senior season.
Pass inside with a kick out to Peterson. Anna pulls the trigger from 3, no good. Good box out by the Bulldogs. They've got a 1,000-point scorer sitting on the bench right now. Reagan Honeyman ended up having an ACL injury last year. Has played only 6 games this year, but attained 1,000 points in her junior year.
Just a junior, too. So, the basketball blood, and she's been blessed by the basketball gods.
Actually, yeah, she's a senior. She's committed to play Bismarck State College next year, and she was a first-team All-State ball player for the Bulldogs, according to her head coach, J.C.
I looked at the wrong Reagan. There's two Reagans identically spelt there. So, yeah, she's a senior. I saw it on Facebook. She signed to be a Mystics, I believe. So congratulations to Reagan.
Yeah.
No doubt Mystics are getting a good one.
And one of the things that was said to me by their head coach is a lot of these girls run track and field and run cross country.
Bowman County is a perennial power in the cross country division.
Absolutely.
Multiple state champions. One of them on the Bowman County team is married to my brother, or your son. Wasn't Megan part of the Bowman County track cross country team?
Very successful. In fact, one of the girls out here that's playing, Sarsland, purchased a dental practice from my son's father-in-law, Dr. Pat Kelly.
Shout out Pat Kelly.
There you go. Shot missed there by the Bulldogs as the Honkers come into the front court. Michelle Miller. So it's a small world. Taya Offworth gives it up to Bria Crest. A little jab right, goes left, off the glass, left side. No good. Did everything right, but knock it down. And now here come the Bulldogs again. Out to Landon Gerbig. Gerbig in trouble. Gets still pockets picked by Michelle Miller. Turnover number 5 against the Bulldogs here in quarter number 1. Under a minute to play here in this first quarter. Boy, we're just privileged to be down here at the Roughrider Center. What a great complex. Kind of has a regional flair to it here down here. And
oh, it's awesome.
They should have a regional tournament here in our opinion.
Have a state tournament down here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Housing for it. The facility is well big enough. It's a perfect atmosphere down here. Lots going on in Watford City. And
look at that left hand as Taya Offworth puts it down for her first bucket of the night.
Taya Offworth's been doing this for quite a few years. Taking left, a nice little left baby hook shot as gets 2 more for Taya.
6-4, 15 seconds on the game clock here in quarter number 1. Michelle Miller comes into the front court, goes to Santizo. Out on top, 5 seconds to go. They got to hurry. Gets it into the hands of Miller. She steps back from 3. That's off the mark, no good, as the buzzer sounds to end the first 8 minutes of play. Low scoring affair so far. It's the Bowman County Bulldogs 6, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers 4. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second quarter after this quick word from one of our great sponsors.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
Ranchers, circle March 5th on your calendar. Sorensen Ranch of Grenora will hold their annual sale at the Sydney Livestock Market Center in Sydney, Montana. Your source for composite Simmental bulls that are bred for docility, longevity, and fertility. Find them on Facebook at Sorensen Ranch and DV Auction.
Hey, as we come back here to the Roughrider Center, presented by Northern States Fishing Tools, gives us a chance to thank the Tioga Pirates Booster Club, located in Tioga, supporting the Tioga Pirates, the Williams County Firestorm, and the Northwest Stars Gymnastics program. Also want to give a shout out to the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, supporting the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers and the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, a nice supporter of Game Day Media. And it is Faith Baptist Church, located right there in Kenmare, North Dakota. Sunday school at 9:45. Worship service at 11 o'clock with Pastor Mike Fraunfelter at Faith Baptist Church in Kenmare. As we start our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second quarter, we have a traveling violation. Turnover number 6 against the Bulldogs here. The number 1 ranked team out of District 7, number 5 ranked team in the state of North Dakota. On the latest media poll, as Honkers try to get the ball into Mao, it goes into the stands. Last touch by the Bulldogs. You can find us on Game Day Media on our YouTube channel, Game Day Media ND. There's no cost to subscribe to our channel. We'd love it if you would subscribe to it. Enable all those notifications. Give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate that sort of coverage as well as we try to promote our area athletes here in Western North Dakota. And you can also find us on our Facebook page, as that shot by Offworth with her second field goal of the night. And we're all tied up on your NCC scoreboard, 6-6.
Yeah, we're going to get pretty cozy down here in the Roughrider Center. Came down early, beginning of the season, covered that border battle, which was a 2-day event. A very fantastic event. I would look at contacting Josh Nolmeyer with the Roughrider Center and try to get in, because if you wait and wait, it's going to be too late and you're not going to be able to get in. Shut the lights off, the smoke, the fire, all of the lights. It is a state championship event. It's a state championship feel inside the Roughrider Center. It's just awesome to have this in Western North Dakota.
First one's no good. From your Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. As Tegan Hommelvig puts down one of two from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe, gives the lead of 1, 7-6 on your NCC scoreboard over the number 2 ranked team, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Almost a 5-second violation. Here is Michelle Miller with a kick out to Bria Crest. Now out to Michelle Miller on the floor. It's going to be tied up. Good defense there by Tegan Hommelvig. It stays with the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. As our officiating crew here tonight, Drew Floggen, Chaz Neff, Matt Cavernum, donning the stripes here this afternoon. Here's Taya Offworth. She's got a wide open lane to the basket and makes the best of it and puts it down for 2 more.
3 in a row for Taya. She's really trying to find a rhythm. Everything flows through Taya. She's such a good, powerful presence down low for Coach Mike Zimmer.
6 out of the 8 points belong to Offworth right now. Here is Headley.
Kenmare Bowbells switched into a 2-3 zone, trying to match up outside with some outside shooting.
Sophia off the glass, rattles it in, and goes through.
So we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replays. The bank open, the bank at Tioga is open on Saturday. The double doink.
She knows where the hoop is at. Scored her 1,000th point during the month of January. Here's a steal by Headley. Another turnover for the Honkers as Headley going coast to coast with the left hand, and we're going to have a foul called. This time they'll whistle up Bria Crest, her second personal foul, and it'll be Sophia Headley going to the charity stripe to shoot 2. Sophia.
They got so much to do down here in this Roughrider Center. They got, I know my kids are swimming somewhere. We had a pregame shoot around. Grandpa Randy showing them how to play horse over on the other courts. They got 3 courts on just the other side of the gymnasium wall here. On the other side of that wall, there's a sheet of ice. On the other side of that wall, there's another sheet of ice. They have a swimming pool, a lap pool. They've got just about a coffee shop, convention center, conference rooms all over the place. An incredible atmosphere from the Roughrider Center.
Both free throws miss as Strokeland goes for the 3-point shot. No good. The latest signee for the Lake Region Royals to play volleyball next year on the campus of Lake Region. They've got a good one in Ann Strokeland. Here is Headley with the dribble. Going out now with a kick out. They go to the top of the key. Headley down to Sarsland. Sarsland low left end, directing traffic with her head, goes out to Headley. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They try to get it inside. That's going to be last touched off the fingertips of the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. And so with 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock, we're going to see another 1,000-point scorer coming in with a repaired ACL. Reagan Honeyman, who scored her 1,000 point as a junior a year ago, suffered the ACL injury, was a first-team All-State selection in 2024, and is committed to play at Bismarck State College next year.
Boy, you got her, you got Kate Zimmer that's at BSC right now. You got all sorts of, Maya Vabeto is currently at Bismarck State College right now. So Bismarck State's going to make some noise next year. I've heard that Vabeto might be looking at coming back to Minot, coming home to play for the Beavers.
Yeah, it was on Facebook, so it must be Facebook official, huh?
It's got to be true if you saw it on Facebook.
Well, they're going to get a good one up there in Maya Vabeto, and getting a little closer to home. Played for our Redeemers a year ago. Very successful volleyball player, as well as a basketball player. Here is a shot by Reagan Honeyman that comes up a little bit short, and it's going to be tied up. And this time the possession arrow will stay with the Bulldogs as we're going to have a substitution, but not before the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. Your NCC scoreboard, the Bowman County Bulldogs 10, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers 8, 4:48 remaining. Back after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn, where good food meets great company. Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota offers custom and personalized laser engraving for any occasion and on any surface. No order is too small. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. That's Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota.
Hey, welcome back in here to Game Day Media. My name is Randy Peterson alongside David Peterson as we look at swim lessons with Dallas Hansen. You can find him on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. He's got a new interviewee every week, and he's got some good ones out there. And so we'd encourage you to go out there and listen to Swim Lessons with Dallas Hansen.
He's down at Dickinson State University, got head softball coach, head boys basketball coach over there. A lot of good wins between the programs on swim lessons. It's just fun to see Dallas. He's so good at it. He's fun to have when he's with us broadcasting. Brings a lot of energy to the gym. Make sure you support him. If he's looking for sponsors, reach out to him, send him a Facebook message. He's always looking for sponsors, really trying to hit up into that 500 subscriber, currently sitting at 413.
That foul was whistled against number 32, Taya Offworth. Actually, they say it's against Anna Peterson. The next one is in by Kennedy Sen. And your scoreboard, I believe, is off. They put the points on the wrong side of the scoreboard, but here's Taya Offworth, and Offworth now with 8 points. Just kind of dominating inside here tonight.
Not really an answer there. They fix it.
Yeah, now they fix it.
We directly grab all of the score data straight from the scoreboard, so if it's wrong on our scoreboard, it's wrong down on the scorer's table.
Yeah, we don't have anything to do with it.
Other than plug it in.
Here is a nice drive to the middle. Twin sisters Addison Gerbig and Landon Gerbig, both seniors for the Bulldogs. They get jumped up and tied up here as the possession arrow this time goes with the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. 4:08 to go. Bowman County with a 2-point lead, 12-10 on your NCC scoreboard. NCC located right there in Ray, North Dakota. One of our premium sponsors here on Game Day Media. As we're going to have another substitution, Jordan Honeyman coming back into the game. The 5'8" freshman gets to the floor again as the Bulldogs take off the full court pressure. Bria Kress crosses the midcourt stripe. Gives it up to Mao. Mao at the top of the key goes right side to Strokeland. Down to the baseline, picks up her dribble. Around the top of the key. They go with a nice cut to Bria Kress, or nice. to Anna Peterson.
Nice give and go. Again, facilitating everything for Taya Offworth. She's just a focal point for the Honkers basketball team.
Entry pass into number 14, Kennedy Sen. Now with a kick out. They get it back to Tegan Hormelvig, excuse me. There's a three-point effort, no good, kept alive, but it's brought back into the play and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. So with our games tied at 12-12, kind of a low-scoring affair with 3:23 remaining in the first half. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report with all the individual and team stats that we keep track of in our unofficial books. Now we're going to have a foul called against McKenna Mao will go to the free throw line. That foul's whistle against number 11, Jordan Honeyman, her first personal, as Mao goes off the back iron, no good. She's still looking for her first point of the night, averages about 9 points a game for head coach Mike Zimmer and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Second one is good at the bottom of the net for the junior McKenna Mao. The Honkers lead by 1, 13-12 on your NCC scoreboard. Welcome into our viewers down in Bowman County area. Glad to have you with us here this afternoon.
This has got to be about a middle point for Kenmare. I mean, they're on the road a lot. They're all over the Highway 2 and 83, traveling all over the countryside. Our first look at Bowman County, we saw this one on the schedule. We looked at the preseason rankings and kind of kept an eye on it. And thankfully it came to fruition because these two teams are duking it out right now, and neither one of them being able to create any kind of separation from each other. Just a good defensive battle thus far.
Headley gives the lead to the Bulldogs with that Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. And here comes Ann Strokeland again, stops at the free throw line, goes to Mao. Mao entry pass into Offworth. Nice left hand. Look at that move by.
She is just rocking that left hand. You could almost play a replay of a replay because it's the same result over and over and over again for Taya.
Tied up at 15 apiece as both teams starting to limber up here. 2 minutes to go here in the half.
I know a left-hander back in 2000 that scored a lot of points just being left-handed. Just happens to be my sister.
Grisha. Welcome into the Livies out in Naperville. Hope you're listening in. I know you've been to some basketball games this morning as their pockets got picked. Turnover by the Bulldogs as Offworth comes into the front court. And the ball's going to be off of Bowman County as the Bowman County Bulldogs had the ball in their hand with their foot out of bounds. So fortunately for the Honkers, they get the ball out of bounds as we're going to have another substitution. Michelle Miller will check back in. This time replacing McKenna Mao, the 5'7" junior, as Miller been a starter for head coach Mike Zimmer, I think, since she was an 8th grader. But there's a turnover right away by the Honkers, giving the ball up.
Yeah, she really blasted onto the scene down in Newtown as a 7th or 8th grader. Like, just kind of shocked everybody. Everybody was like, who is this kid?
Yeah, who's this?
Scoring 20, 25 points a game, shooting it from about 30 feet outside and just killing everybody. And she's been doing the same thing year in and year out for Coach Zimmer. I think a lot of coaches are going to be happy when they see her graduate. They might go to the ceremony to make sure that she actually graduates.
Yeah. Make sure she gets her diploma. First one's off the mark by number 2, Tegan Hormelvig.
I know on the volleyball side as well, there's going to be a lot of coaches around the area that are happy to see Bria Kress probably hit the road to Ann Strokeland. They just have such a dominating presence up in northwest North Dakota, and they're such a talented team, very well coached, very driven girls, and you can see the dividends really paying off in their sports season. It's just incredible. Michelle Miller, excellent cross-country runner. I don't think she ever gets tired. She's just running all the time.
You're not going to wear her out on the basketball floor.
It's got a motor that doesn't really slow down.
Here's Headley.
Speaking of slowing down, you're going to slow down next week a little bit, going on vacation?
Yeah, we're going to take a few days off, go see my grandkids down in Illinois, watch them play some basketball down there, and got to take opportunities to do that.
If you're not going to call basketball games, you're going to go to a basketball
there
game.
You go. Make sure I stay in touch with the basketball game. And Strokeland, another one for that Honker volleyball team, Little Bess Santizo. Another good player for head coach
Tim Wallstrom.
Tim Wallstrom of the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
Just rocking her. She did that in Tioga. She had a jab move. Michelle Miller did jab move, and she was just gone in a flash.
Here is Crest. There is a shot put up as a buzzer sounds. Anna Peterson just in the nick of time gets it to fall as the 35-second shot clock was at about a half a second when that ball went through the hoop. Here's a shot at the buzzer. It's good. Sophia Headley rings the bell from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line at the end of the first half as we look at that RTC Networks instant replay. Gets it off, kisses it off the glass for the three-point effort from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. Your NCC scoreboard. It's the Bowman County Bulldogs taking a 2-point lead to the locker room, 19-17. As we head back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk, and we'll come back with our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the after this few words from some of our sponsors.
Located in Stanley, North Dakota, the mission of Montreal County Medical Center is to provide quality health care services to Montreal County and the surrounding area, and have done so since 1960. We are proud to be a part of Stanley's integrated healthcare system that includes our critical access hospital, nursing home, assisted living apartments, independent living apartments, and an aquatic center. To schedule an appointment with our great providers, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime. Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today. D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oil field companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Hey, welcome back into our Game Day Media broadcast here tonight from the Roughrider Center, presented by Northern States Fishing Tools here in Watford City, North Dakota. We saw this game circled on our calendar and wanted to come down here and broadcast this top game between the number 2 ranked team, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, the number 5 ranked team, the Bowman County Bulldogs. Right now it's a little bit of a low scoring affair, 19-17 at the end of the first half of play. The Bulldogs led by 2, 6-4 at the end of the first quarter, and on a 3-point buzzer beater by Sophia Headley, the Bulldogs take a 2-point lead into the locker room, 19-17 after the first half of play is done. For the leading Bulldogs, they're 5 out of 16 from the field, 6 out of 10 from the charity stripe. 3 3-pointers in the first half from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line, 7 turnovers in the first half for Bowman County. And for the Honkers as a team, 8 out of 20 from the field, 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe. Yet to find the range from the 3-point line, and they've also committed 7 turnovers in the first half. As we look at the individual book numbers, 4 players getting into the scorebook for the Bulldogs, leading the way on the strength of 3 3-pointers in the second quarter, 1 field goal in the first quarter. Sophia Headley continues her hot shooting with 11 points in the first half of play. 4 points on free throws by Kennedy Sen, 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. 2 points each for Addison Gerbig and Tegan Hormelvig for a total of 19 first half points here tonight. And for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, Kaya Opforth leads the Honkers in scoring with 10 points, 8 of those coming in the second quarter. 4 points for Anna Peterson, 2 points for Michelle Miller. And rounding out the scoring with 1 point in the first half was McKenna Mao for a total of 17 first half points. That said, we're going to send it back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk. We'll come back with more of our Bank of Tioga halftime show after this word from our sponsors.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
As we continue on here with our Bank of Tioga halftime report, we're going to give you a chance to look at some of the highlights from our first half of play.
Michelle Miller did jab move, and she was just gone in a flash.
Here is Crest. There is a shot put up as a buzzer sounds. Anna Peterson. And here comes Ann Strokeland again. Stops at the free throw line. Goes to Mao. Mao entry pass into Opforth. Nice left hand. Look at that move by.
She is just rocking that left hand. You could almost play a replay of a replay because it's the same.
The 35-second shot clock was at about a half a second when that ball went through the hoop. Here's a shot at the buzzer. It's good. Sophia Headley rings a bell from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line at the end. Mao at the top of the key goes right side to Strokeland. Down to the baseline. Picks up her dribble. Around the top of the key. They go with a nice cut to Bria Crest, or nice. to Anna Peterson.
Nice give and go again, facilitating everything.
And as we come back, those are a few of the highlights that took place in our first half of play. 19-17, we got about a minute to go as we begin our Northwest Therapy Services second half. We'll come back after this quick timeout and a word from one of our great Game Day media sponsors.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
Thank you for watching our Bank of Tioga halftime report. Again, we're at the Roughrider Center presented by Northern States Fishing Tools down here in Watford City, North Dakota. What a great venue. What it is a treat for these ball players from both Bowman County. First time that they've played here from what I understand. And for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, I don't know that they've played here before or not, but if you're looking for a venue for a great postseason tournament or an invite or whatever, this is the place to be. We really enjoy it here. Josh Nollmeyer, the events coordinator here, and he's got a great team that works alongside of him. As we get ready to go with our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second half. It's a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. They have first possession of the second half. It'll be Sarsland inbounding the basketball far sideline. Ball's in play. Brought in here by Addison Gerbig. Now they get it out to Headley, who knocked down that three-pointer at the end of the first half. Here is a runner mishandled there, and it's going to be picked up and taken away by Kenmare Bowbells. Another turnover to start the second half. Bria Kress goes inside to Santizo with a kick out. Kress pulls the trigger. That's short from three. Both teams scored 13 points in the second quarter. The 2-point lead at the half for the Bulldogs, 19-17. Both teams looking for their first point of the second half. Sarsland goes out. Now it's going to be Gerbig. Gerbig back to Sarsland, drives along the baseline, runs out of real estate, tries to go with the reverse layup, gets bailed out by the Kenmare Honkers as Matt Cavernum, one of our officials here tonight, calls a foul against number 25. That's Lilibeth Santizo. Her first personal foul. It'll be a shooting foul for Julie Sarsland, the 5'6" senior. Sarsland off on the first free throw attempt, her first miss from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. Sarsland with an average of 6.3 has got 4 points right now, puts up the second one. That one's off as well. More comfortable on the other side of the floor, apparently. 19-17, 7:05 to go. Crest with the dribble for the Honkers, goes to the top of the key. Right side to Mache Miller with a fake off the glass. Easy two for Mache Miller, her second field goal of the night. There's a shot from the right elbow, no good. Rebound there by Landon Gerbig. Now cross-court pass over to Addison. Twin sisters for the Bulldogs. Entry pass into Sophia Headley off the glass. Somehow got it to go up on the glass. Gets her own rebound. Now with a kick out, but before anything else happens, there's going to be a foul call against Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Again, another foul called. Number 25, Lilibeth Santizo, picking up 2 quick fouls here in the third quarter. 19-19, Headley at the free throw line, step back, puts up the shot that's no good. And here comes the rebound for the Honkers. Mao comes into the front court. Mao stops at the right elbow, gives it up to Miller. Miller goes with the right hand with a kick down to Offworth. Wow. Nice spin move by Taya, and Taya controls the paint for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
RTC Network's instant replay. All the attention goes over to Mache Miller and Taya Offworth. I bet that's probably her 8th point on that left side of the floor.
And now we're going to have a jump ball. Good defense there by the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, as both coaches for Kenmare up clapping, encouraging on their team as they get the jump ball. That'll be a turnover called against Bowman County, their 9th of the game. Santizo on the right wing with one dribble goes to Offworth. Now on the left side, it is Crest. Crest with it, goes over to Mache Miller. Miller with the left-hand dribble goes to Santizo, left wide open, didn't take it. Now down low, stolen away by Headley. That's a turnover against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, their first of the second half.
Tegan Hommelvig is really trying to lock down on Mache Miller, and that's a very hard task to do. Not a whole lot of
good
people,
luck with that.
Not a whole lot of people can shut her down, but she's doing a very good job, just kind of almost face guarding her, getting her uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're going to throw a lot at Mache, and they've got the athletes to be able to do it. As Sophia off on the first one, Bulldogs still looking for their first point of the second half at the 5:28 mark here of the third quarter. Second one gets the friendly roll here at the Roughrider Center. She's got 12 points on the night, on the afternoon, I should say. 5:25 to go, 21-20. The Honkers lead by 1 on your NCC scoreboard. Crest left all alone, goes to Mao. Mao inside pass to Offworth. Spin move, puts up the shot. Good again by Taya Offworth. And Offworth just having her way on our, look at that again on our RTC Network's instant replay.
Left hand, right hand, it really doesn't matter for her right now.
She's feeling it here at the Roughrider Center, having a great game. Here is a shot put up by number 15, Sarsland. That's no good, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. So the Honkers with a 3-point lead, 23-20 on your NCC scoreboard. The Bulldogs are going to bring in Reagan Honeyman into the game as Headley goes up with an easy bucket for Headley.
Good play, just right in the right spot for Honeyman, just able to hold off Lilibeth Santizo just a second to get that ball. Nice entry pass for 2 points.
Michelle Miller with a little jab step goes up and misses the little bunny. There is Offworth with the left hand again, puts in 2 more. She's got 16 points.
And I think 16 of them are from about 1 foot away from the hoop.
That'd be good to see a shot graph to see where all those points are coming from. But
shooting about 100% down low. I don't think she's missed from inside that arc.
Addison Gerbe gives the ball up to Honeyman. Honeyman at the top of the key, plays with a left knee brace off the repaired ACL. The Bismarck State College commit to play basketball next year. And with that, before anything else happens, timeout on the floor. St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. Your NCC score, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers 25, the Bowman County Bulldogs 22, 4:07 to go. Back after this timeout.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Hey, as we come back out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, St. Luke's Medical Center located right there in Crosby, providing great health care to the community of Crosby and the residents of Divide County as Sophia puts up a shot just inside the 3-point line. The offensive rebound is tied up, and this time the possession arrow will stay with the Bowman County Bulldogs. Your NCC score with exactly 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers 25, the Bowman County Bulldogs 22. Glad you've joined us here on Game Day Media as Headley dribbles the ball out of bounds. Turnover number 3 of the quarter. You can find us on Game Day Media on our YouTube channel, Game Day Media ND, where you can give us a thumbs up if you would. Subscribe to our channel at no cost. Enable all those notifications. That helps us get the word out about great athletes in Western North Dakota, as well as great sponsors who help make this all possible here on Game Day Media. Santizo gets her own rebound. Crest goes for 3. That's no good. And there's a rebound by Headley. Coming into the front court, Headley brings the ball in, goes through her legs, goes right side to Sarsland. Now down low to Headley again. Along the baseline, fakes with a kick out to Honeyman. Honeyman with the dribble at the top of the key. Goes over to Gerbig, Addison that is. And Addison gives it up to Hormelvig. Now a cutting Sophia Headley is short on the shot. And here comes McKenna Mao over to Bria Crest. Crest with the dribble at the top of the key, almost lost it. Picked up there by Michelle Miller. Miller to Santizo.
There's Tegan again, just chasing Michelle, chasing her, but not really chasing her as Crest. No, Anna Peterson slices to the basket, but
yeah, Anna Peterson's going to get fouled. She'll go to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line as that foul's called against number 21. That'll be Reagan Honeyman, her first personal foul with 2:51 to go.
I think at halftime, Coach Matrek said, hey, who wants to take Michelle Miller? Who wants to have the challenge of shutting her down? And I would, if I was in that locker room, I bet you Tegan said, I got it, Coach. I'll try shut her down. She's doing a great job running up it. I mean, it's no easy task if you're playing that tight a defense, 90 feet from rim to rim.
Here, the friendly roll for Anna Peterson at the Roughrider Center. Puts another 2 points on the board from the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line. The biggest lead of the night here for the Honkers with 5 points. It's Going to be a turnover as the Honkers are able to tie up the Bulldogs. The possession arrow favors the Honkers, and so with 2:44 remaining, a 5-point lead, 27-22 for the Honkers. They lead. As Offworth gets it down low, she's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line again. Foul's called against number 11, Jordan Honeyman, her second personal foul. Taya Offworth toes the stripe from the Souris Valley Downland Group free throw line. She's short. Offworth with 16 points here for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. I believe she's the daughter of assistant head coach Ryan Offworth, as the second one gets the roll here at RRC. 28-22, 2:32 to go here in the third quarter. The biggest lead of the night for the Honkers at 6. Bounce pass out. Here is Sarsland giving the ball out. They go down low, thrown away there as the steal by Offworth as McKenna Mao comes up short on her three-point attempt. Sarsland in trouble down low in the corner, and it's going to be a tie-up. It'll stay with the Bulldogs, but great defense by Kenmare Bowbells right now as Sophia Headley comes off the...
Yeah, Coach Mernack trying to call a timeout there. Flogan was unable to see it and award it to her, but trying to bail out her kid getting down in the Coffin's corner. Down in that, you got 4 defenders on. You got the baseline, you got the out of bounds, and you got the 2 girls attacking you from both sides. So tough break for Bowman County as they definitely wanted to keep, they kept the possession, I guess, but they wanted to keep that possession arrow.
Here's the ball kind of mishandled, and we're going to have another jump ball. This time the possession arrow will go over to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, and that'll be counted as a turnover against the Bulldogs with 1:53 remaining, 28-22 on your NCC scoreboard.
You know, Kenmare just kind of reminds me like a heavyweight fight. They just lean on you and lean on you and lean on you until the game is over. They're such a dominating force. They've been in the state tournament probably the last 4 out of 5 years from our region, representing us very well. But these Bowman County Bulldogs are ready to make a push. They are a very good team, very talented, very heavy in the seniors class. I loved Coach Mernack's comments about I've coached these kids since they were 5th and 6th graders and probably before that. So they probably know each other like the back of their hands as we get a little fast break out here for the Bulldogs.
Headley, coast to coast, goes in with the right-hand layup, 4-2. Headley with 5 points now here in the third quarter, 16 in the game, cuts the lead to 4. The lead for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Michelle Miller going to have another ball thrown away, and it's going to be Headley again going coast to coast with another easy 2 points. And just like that, from 6 down, they're down by 2 now as Bulldogs have rattled off 4 straight points. Ball is on the deck, and it's going to be out of bounds. Good effort there by Headley. Can't able to catch up with it as Lilibeth Santizo checks in along with Addison and Landon Gerbig for head coach J.C. Murnock.
How about our cameramans right down in the action? You got Lilibeth Santizo just about sitting in your living room right now at home.
Out on top, it is McKenna Mao. Mao with it. Miller looks at that jab step. Now pick and roll over to Santizo, and Santizo is going to go to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe on the shooting foul committed by the Bulldogs as the foul is whistled against number 10, Sophia Headley, her first personal foul.
Aaron Griffin, James Myers, Owen Miller, 3 of the best cameramen that GameDay Media has ever seen.
Santizo picks up her first point of the game at the 43.7 mark of the third quarter. Santizo short on the second opportunity. Now the Bulldogs trailing by 3. Get the ball down in the corner again. There's Offworth with the big long arms. Gives it up to Landon Gerbig. They go inside. Nice little spin move, but it's stolen away by Anna Peterson. Another turnover, the 7th of the quarter. Here's Michelle Miller off the glass too hard. Anna Peterson there loses the handle on it. Good defense by the Bulldogs as the ball is in the back court. Under 10 seconds to play. They got to hurry. Here's Headley from the logo. Off the mark, no good.
Just about got it.
And Santizo with the rebound as quarter number 3 is in the books. Your third quarter score, it's the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers 29, the Bowman County Bulldogs 26. Come back for fourth quarter action after this word from our sponsors.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
Welcome back into Game Day Media. My name is David Peterson alongside Randy Peterson, Owen Miller, James Myers, and Aaron Griffin running the show here from the Roughrider Center. We got a good one. The number 2 rated Kenmare Bowbells Honkers holding a 3-point lead over the number 5 Bowman County Bulldogs 29-26. As we are 8 minutes from trying to find out who the better team will be, if the seedings will drop. Looking forward to next week to see what happens in the rankings. We got a big one over in Berthold between the Berthold Bombers and the Tioga Lady Pirates. Make sure you're utilizing that Indy Score Feed app. It's a very powerful tool that broadcasters use to try track scores from all over the state, but we're 8 minutes from finding out who's going to move on here.
29-26 as we start our Northwest Therapy Services, start of our fourth and final quarter. Headley with the dribble into the paint, puts up the shot, no good. Trying to get her own rebound, comes away empty. The Honkers outscoring the (29-26) as the Honkers give up the basketball. It'll be the Bulldogs' ball. Headley guarded there by Anna Peterson. Now out on top. Headley gets it again, goes right, now goes left. Loses the handle on it, falls in the hands of the Bulldogs. It'll be a jump ball. It'll go over to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. One of the things that's causing problems for the Bulldogs is the turnovers.
And Taya Offworth.
Yeah, well, besides that, but 15 turnovers now for the Bulldogs, and that's some missed points that could be had by the Bulldogs had they not turned the ball over. 29-26, got to give a little bit of credit to the Honkers defense on that kind of turnover ratio. Here's Anna Peterson going out to McKenna Mao. Mao with it as Offworth with 17 points in the game so far. Michelle Miller comes up short. Offworth there for the rebound. Offworth with a spin move off the glass for 2 more.
Good grief, she is having a ball game from down low. She is collecting everything. Big offensive rebound, fake right, drops left. Beautiful kiss off the glass for Taya Offworth.
She's got a nice left hand for sure, being a right-handed player. Back up to a 5-point lead, 31-26. About 6.5 minutes to go here in this contest in the fourth quarter. Headley goes down low to Sarsland. Now it's Hummelvig. Cross-court pass over to Gerbig. Addison. Addison with a little floater. That's no good. As a rebound taken away by Mao. Mao with the basketball. 31-26, 6:12 to go. Anna Peterson gives it up to Offworth. Offworth drives into the left block, gives it out to Mao. Mao pulls a trigger from 3. Good box out there by the Bulldogs as Headley comes into the front court.
That shot was short by about the distance from the high school line to the collegiate line. If she steps in about another 6 inches, oh, just about in and out. If she steps in another 6 inches, that's probably 3 points for McKenna.
Michelle Miller McKenna. Mao now with on the left wing, guarded there by the Bulldogs. Goes out on top to Santizo. Now Miller has it. Miller goes over to Anna Peterson. Anna goes inside to Offworth. Offworth goes in short. Good defense there by number 14, Kennedy Sen.
Good up play to Teagan. Unable to capitalize on the fast break. Rebounded by the Honkers. Out of bounds, Bowman's ball.
Yeah, it'll go back and stay with the Bulldogs with 5:12 to go. Every possession at this point in the game is a big one for the Bulldogs. They're down by 2 possessions at least.
I like the bench play from both teams. A lot of them are getting in, getting fresh legs in there, substituting, keeping everybody on a roll. I like the substitutions from Bowman County, getting some more confidence for Reagan Honeyman and her knee as they look to make a big push in the district tournament.
Jordan Honeyman goes for the three-pointer. The putback is no good, but then we're going to have a foul called against number 4. I believe that is going to be Ann Stroklin, yes, with her first personal foul. And it will...
I think any injury that's sustained by a high school kid, especially a traumatic ACL injury, I think the hardest part is that mental battle of surgically it's probably fine, but it's mentally of, I used to be able to plant like this and pivot like this, and last time I did that I tore my knee up. It's just probably the mental toughness to get over that and to be able to trust your knee again, to be able to make the plays that she's probably accustomed to making.
1 out of 2 from the free throw line, cuts the lead down to 4. Julie Sarsland picking up her first point of the game. McKenna Mao goes right side to Ann Stroklin. Stroklin with 1 dribble, picks it up. Now looking for somebody to throw to, gets her pockets picked by Headley. Headley going again, and there's good defense by McKenna Mao. The turnover by the Honkers, but great defense by Mao, getting back on defense to keep that easy shot out of the hoop for the Bowman County Bulldogs.
That's the hustle plays. If you want to beat teams and you want to go to the state tournament, you got to sprint down and contest those shots, and McKenna Mao did just that, getting just enough on it to get it out of bounds to save 2 points, no doubt.
Quick foul by Michelle Miller, her second of the afternoon. It's a second team foul call against the Honkers here in the 4th quarter as Stroklin will come out of the game again. I believe it was Bria Crest that checked back in for the Honkers. Didn't see who it was. I saw Stroklin come out. Jordan Honeyman gives the ball up to Reagan. Reagan with it now over to Headley. Headley with the drive into the paint. Gets tied up. It's going to be a jump ball. This time the ball will stay with the Bulldogs as we look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Our officials here tonight say that was all ball, tied up, possession arrow.
Probably got it right there. The minimal contact from Mao. She just reached maybe a little bit push in the back, but pretty minimal contact.
There's a missed opportunity by Sarsland. She missed the bunny.
McKenna Mao was able just to barely get a fingernail on that ball, I think it looked like, and really redirect the ball.
Out on top, it's Michelle Miller. Michelle Miller tries to go inside, tapped out here to Anna Peterson. Peterson now to Mao. They go around to the bottom left side. Now Crest goes to the left wing, picks up her dribble, goes inside to Offworth, double team down low. Here is Crest with a little spin move with the left hand, no good. Peterson there for the rebound, puts the shot up off the glass and good for 2.
I think she was kind of surprised that the ball landed in her hands and everybody on the bench. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Just inside the 35-second shot clock. Here's a kick out to number 2, Hummelvig. And it'll be another shooting foul for the Bulldogs as the clock stopped with 3:23 to go. That foul called against McKenna Mao, her first personal foul, and it'll be Teagan Hummelvig shooting the 2 charity stripe throws. First one's up and no good. Hummelvig with 2 points on the night as number 14, Kennedy Sen, will check in for Reagan Honeyman. 33-27, a 6-point lead. Big free throws when the clock is stopped here for the Bulldogs. Second one is up and hits the bottom of the net. Hummelvig now with 3 points, excuse me. Check that, 3 points for Hummelvig. 33-28. Kenmare with the basketball. Bria Crest. Crest gives it up just before the 5-second violation. Here's Mao with a little jab step. Good. Good little move by the junior, McKenna Mao. And it's up to a 7-point lead for the Honkers here. The number 2 ranked team Honkers against number 5 ranked Bowman County Bulldogs here at the Roughrider Center in Watford City.
Nobody really able to create some separation in the scoring column. Kind of been a 5-6 point game all game long.
Here's Headley with the steal. Took it right away from McKenna Mao. Headley, Sophia brings it into the front court. The 1,000-point scorer gives it up.
Shatter on the cut.
Inside they go to Headley. Headley guarded there, and they're going to have a foul. It's on the floor as our non-shooting foul. It's going to be going against number 2 again. McKenna Mao picking up her second personal foul as Ann Strokeland will check in for Mao. Ann Strokeland, a 6-foot senior, has committed to play volleyball for the Lake Region Royals in next fall.
And they are getting a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to follow her when she goes down and play at the collegiate level, next level.
Big block from Anna Peterson.
Yeah. Following in the footsteps of her older sister, Brenna, playing volleyball and basketball. Not so much basketball with an injury she had, but at Minot State. Here's Offworth going up and hits the deck. We're going to have a shooting foul called against number 0.
Right idea from Mache Miller, dropping it down to the cutting Taya Offworth, collecting contact.
Timeout on the floor, 2:06 to go. Every possession's going to be big from here on out. 35-28. The Honkers leading the Bulldogs in this low-scoring event.
Sund Manufacturing is hiring exceptional welders, carpenters, assembly technicians, and coating technicians. If you're right for Sund, Sund is right for you. Since 1939, we've been making quality equipment and parts for the oil field and beyond. We're world-class, family-owned, and all-American. And as our business grows, we need to grow our team in Newburgh, North Dakota. Sund Manufacturing offers great pay, great benefits, and a great community to raise a family. Apply today.
As we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, it's been a low-scoring affair. The number 2 ranked Kenmare Bowbells Honkers in Division B basketball with a 7-point lead, 35-28 over the number 5 ranked team, the Bowman County Bulldogs, with 2:06 remaining. As we look at the final instructions from head coach Mike Zimmer and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, the Bulldogs are out on the floor and wearing their white uniforms here tonight.
Mike's getting his money worth in that timeout.
Yeah. Soaking every second of education. 35-28, Taya Offworth will shoot 2. Offworth off on the first one. I know we got listeners all over the United States listening to this. I imagine there's a few down in Arizona that are tuning in tonight as Offworth knocks it down.
The smart ones, they go south for the winter. We stay up here.
Yeah. Sophia Headley. She's a good one. Been fun to watch her as the Bowman County Bulldogs are called for a travel. That was Tegan Hommelvig with the extra step. And so off the turnover with 1:49 to go. I can imagine that the instruction in the huddle from Mike Zimmer was to slow it down. Clock's in our favor. 8-point lead.
Bowman County's got to make a stop and a push right here if they want to get back into this one, being down 8 points. They got to get a quick couple buckets and a couple stops, put Kenmare to the line.
Kenmare playing a very strong schedule this week. Took down Tioga on Monday, the number 3 ranked team. Took out Langdon Munich on Thursday, and now on the doorstep of another win against a top 5 team, the Bowman County Bulldogs, as the Honkers throw it into the bleachers and out of bounds. Turnover number 3 of the quarter, number 13 of the game. Important possession here for the Bulldogs. They got to score one. got to get some points out of it. It's going to be Reagan Honeyman trying to go from 3. That comes up empty. And here is a rebound by the Honkers as they come into the front court with Michelle Miller.
Well, that's not who you want to foul, and if you can catch her, that's the foul that you need to have right now.
There's going to be a foul called against Jordan Honeyman, her 3rd. And unfortunately for the Bulldogs, that's only their 2nd team foul.
I'm not guarding the ball. I'm just going to deny everybody, and I want maybe Taya's not in there, but I'm probably looking to maybe try foul Ann Strokeland. They're going to talk about it.
Yeah, timeout on the floor. 36-28, 55.1 seconds remaining here in this top 5 matchup of Division B basketball. It'll be a short timeout. We'll come back.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
As we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, it'll be Kenmare basketball. The Bulldogs with only 2 fouls. I can imagine what was said in the huddle off that timeout. And there's going to be over and back by the Bulldogs. That's not what was said in the huddle.
By Kenmare.
Over
and back by Kenmare. Yeah, I guarantee you Mike didn't use his red marker and go back and forth on the half line.
So that gives the ball over with an 8-point deficit to the Bulldogs.
They got to get some quick points.
They got to go. Headley's going to try her luck.
Big block.
Anna Peterson with the block. Good defense by Anna. Here's Miller, and Miller's going to get fouled about 75 feet away from the basket.
If that's your only chance to foul her, that's a good foul. They have to foul again. It has to be inbounds foul immediately with hardly any time coming off the clock. We got 40.8 seconds.
There's a lapse there as there's going to be another foul called as they allowed about 5 seconds.
4 seconds to come off the clock there. Heads up play from Kenmare. Bowbells able just to spread the floor out quite a bit.
That'll be the 5th foul against Jordan Honeyman, coming at the 36.2 mark. She leaves the game, fouled out of the game. And now here's Bria Crest just running away from everybody, and she's finally going to be run down there by number 0, Addison Gerbig, with her 2nd foul. That'll send Bria Crest to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to try to put this out of reach for the Bowman County Bulldogs. The Honkers up by 8 as Crest doesn't get the roll here, looking for her first point of the afternoon. 36-28 on your NCC scoreboard, 35.2 seconds remaining. Stick around for our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game presentation, as well as we'll go down to the floor here at the Roughrider Center and talk with our winning coach. 37-28 as we keep it right here. Gives us a chance to tell you where we have some District 5 girls basketball tournament action from the Four Bears Event Center. Game Day Media is going to be there with the play-in game. That'll be played on the 11th of February. The full tournament gets underway on the 13th, continues on the 14th, finishes on the 15th at the Four Bears Event Center in Newtown, North Dakota. That's the girls District 5 basketball tournament. Also, we have purchased the right to broadcast the Region 3 Division B girls basketball tournament at the Four Bears Event Center down at Newtown again. And we're looking forward to the broadcast on February 24th, 25th, 27th. If you're looking for a little bit of notoriety for your business, we'd love to have you come on board as a sponsor as we look for sponsors, as that is a very expensive purchase for us to be able to do that. And with sponsors like you, potentially, you can help us offset those costs with sponsorship on Game Day Media. You can find us and you can message us on our Facebook channel, Game Day Media, and we'd love to have you come on board to help us with the cost of those tournaments, with travel and labor and fees. We'd appreciate any help we can get to put on those that tournament.
You get to stay home and watch it for free, but come to the event center and watch it in person. Support the kids.
As 2 misses there by the Bulldogs, and the jump ball goes over to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, and with a 9-point lead, it's a 3-possession game as Mache Miller is going to run away from everybody. Now comes into the front court as the Bulldogs, I don't know if they're going to foul again, but they're going to make Mache Miller work for it. As a bounce pass over to Offworth. Offworth now backs away. Offworth goes up, and time is going to run off the clock. Your final score, it'll be the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers with their 3rd consecutive win in the top 10 game, 37-28, as they take down the number 5 ranked Bowman County Bulldogs. We'll head down to the floor, and we'll catch up with the winning head coach, Mike Zimmer, and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game after this timeout.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybbeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, North Dakota has been Burke County's only full-service community-owned and chartered bank. We are committed to being the financial backbone of our community. Liberty State Bank, FDI insured.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Northern Charm Boutique has a variety of apparel for all ages. We are locally owned and located on Main Street in Powers Lake. Shop in store or check out our website and like our Facebook page.
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Welcome to the Western Education Regional Cooperative Center. We support 33 member school districts across Western North Dakota. Our commitment is to serve schools, teachers, and students. Our staff delivers impactful professional development for educators. We create opportunities for collaboration among districts. We help students engage with regional industries. Let's go to work. Call us at 701-741-3678 for more information.
Hey, as we come back here to our Continental Resources coaches' comments, caught up with a very happy Mike Zimmer, the head coach for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Got a big smile on his face, but third win in a row against the top 10 team. Mike, time for a little bit of rest, but a good game here today.
Yeah, I thought we looked tired, especially to start the game. It took us a long time to get our legs under us, and it was a rough start, but we fought through it and still got to, I guess, 40 points or whatever, but you know, it is playing these big gyms. I don't know if we made an outside shot the first half. Just kind of overcame it.
Well, it's something new. I mean, a little bit of depth perception. I used to play, and if you get to a different place you've never played in before, it's kind of
kind of an eye-opener for you, but the rim is still 10 feet, but there's just things you don't see in the background that you're normally used to seeing, and one of the things that we set up at the booth tonight, we got a lot of highlight reels for Taya Offworth. Boy, she had a heck of a game here tonight.
Yeah, she played really well. She took her time. It's kind of what we were talking about this week is don't get in a big rush when you get down there. Sometimes she gets moving too fast and loses her footing and gets a little out of balance. And tonight she did a nice job of keeping her balance and putting the ball in the basket.
As a right-handed player, she has a nice left hand. She's kind of ambidextrous that way, isn't she?
Yeah, we work a lot on left-hand stuff. So starting down in 6th, 7th grade, and it makes a big difference when you get older. Yep.
Yeah, so now you get a little bit of a break. I know you're going to go down. You're, as a former alumni of the Minot State Beavers, you want to head down and watch the alumni game down there, right?
Yeah, they're playing Northern. They already played at 3:30, but I have a friend that flew in from Michigan and some other guys that came up. So we're going to go tell stories about how good we used to be. And there's no video around to prove that we weren't, so it's perfect.
Well, I keep telling them the older I get, the better I was. So maybe you can say the same thing, Mike. Thanks. We'll let you get down to Minot. That's Mike Zimmer of the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game after this timeout.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Hey, as we come back and continue on, I've kind of figured who you're going to have as our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Taya Offworth, for the second time this week. Taya, a very good game here on a neutral court against a very good team, the Bowman County Bulldogs. It was a nice game and a nice win for the Honkers, wasn't it?
It was a great game. We had 3 tough games this week, and there's no better way to top off the week than the big win over Bowman.
This gets you ready for the postseason, no doubt, getting some tough teams, and sometimes you lose and sometimes you learn, but today you won, and you can take away a lot from this. You had an exceptional game, both rebounding the basketball as well as putting points through the hoop. We had you for 20 points tonight. What was the key to the success tonight?
The key to the success was just keeping your head, slowing down the roll, run our offense, and get the open shot when you have it. Our guards did an awesome job of getting us the ball when we needed it, and we also kicked it out to them and made the shots when we needed them the most.
Yeah, this is a good one, folks. Taya Offworth, the junior for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Congratulations, Taya. Looking forward to seeing you down the road. Best of luck. That's Taya Offworth. We'll send it back to our studio. We'll come back with more of our DNL Paraffin postgame show after this timeout.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at HauglandInsuranceServices.com. This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. shop in downtown Tioga, or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. To start a great career, visit MurexPetroleum.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963.
Hey, welcome back into our DNL Paraffin postgame show. It's been a privilege to be here at the Roughrider Center as we look at the book and go over the numbers for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. They were 15 out of 38 from the field, shot 50% from the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line, going 7 out of 14. No three-pointers tonight for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, which is kind of an oddity, as they're a very good sharpshooting team from the three-point line, but none on the book tonight. 14 turnovers for the Honkers, and for the Bulldogs, 8 out of 37 from the field, 9 out of 18 from the charity stripe. 3 three-pointers tonight, 17 turnovers for Bowman County. The Bulldogs led 6-4 at the end of the first quarter. They led 19-17 at the end of the first half. Were outscored 12-7 in the third quarter, and outscored the Bulldogs 8-2 in the fourth quarter to win the Honkers 37 over the Bulldogs 28. Individual numbers go this way. Our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Taya Offworth, with 20 points. She got 20 of the 37 points for the Honkers here tonight. 8 points put down by Anna Peterson coming off the bench for head coach Mike Zimmer. Mache Miller held down to 4 points tonight. 3 points for McKenna Mao, and 1 point each for Bria Crest and Lilibeth Santizo, for a total of 37 points tonight. And on the other side of the scorebook, 18 points for Sophia Headley, 4 points for Kennedy Sen, 3 points for Tegan Hommelvig, 2 for Addison Gerbig, and 1 point for Julie Sarsland, for a total of 28 points. Jordan Honeyman falling out of the game with 36.2 seconds remaining in the game. As we look at some more highlights of our game here tonight, Taya Offworth, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Miller comes up short. Offworth there for the rebound. Offworth with a spin move off the glass for 2 more.
Good grief. She is having a ball game from down low. She is collecting everything. Big offensive rebound. Fake right. Drops left. Beautiful.
By 1 on your NCC scoreboard. Kress left all alone, goes to Mao. Mao inside pass to Offworth. Spin move, puts up the shot. Good again by Taya Offworth. And Offworth just having her way on our look at that. Dave Miller comes up short. Offworth there for the rebound. Offworth with a spin move off the glass for 2 more.
Good grief. She is having a ball game from down low. She is collecting everything. Big offensive rebound. Fake right. Drops left. Beautiful.
To Mao. Mao at the top of the key, goes right side to Strokeland. Down to the baseline. Picks up her dribble around the top of the key.
They go with a nice cut to Bria Crest, or
Nice.
to Anna Peterson.
Nice give and go again, facilitating everything.
Winner. And here comes Ann Strokeland again, stops at the free throw line, goes to Mao. Mao entry pass into Offworth. Nice left hand. Look at that move by.
She is just rocking that left hand. You could almost play a replay of a replay because it's the same result.
As we come back live and finish up with our D&L Paraffin post-game show. Once again, your final score here for the last time. The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers 37, the Bowman County Bulldogs 28. It's been our real privilege to be here at the Roughrider Center presented by Northern States Fishing Tools here in Watford City, North Dakota. And as we look at our Game Day media schedule for next week, it's a busy one, but that's the way we like it. On Monday night, the Partial North Shore Braves traveling into Tioga to take on the Pirates. The Tuesday night, it'll be the Williston Trinity Crusaders taking on Divide County Maroon up at Barry Hagan Court in Crosby. And the girls will be on the floor in Tioga when the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers come down to play at the Ship in Tioga against the Lady Pirates Tuesday evening. Wednesday night, we're off. Thursday night, we have girls action again as the Bishop Ryan Lions come into Tioga to take on the Lady Pirates in Tioga, as well as girls action on Thursday night over at the barn in Powers Lake, North Dakota, with the Velva Aggies taking on the Ranchers from Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. Noah Fredrickson will be on that call on Thursday night. He'll be calling a game that his dad is the head coach for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. So we're looking forward to that camaraderie there between father-son. The girls will play on Friday night with the Newtown Eagles in Division A girls basketball against the Stanley Blue Jays over at Blue Jay Nation, the home of the Blue Jays in Stanley. And we'll finish up the week on Saturday with boys action over at the barn in Powers Lake as the Stanley Blue Jays in a Division A, Division B matchup meet up with the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers at the barn in Powers Lake. So a lot in store for us next week. We're glad that you've joined us here today, and we're glad that you've invited us into your home this past week. On behalf of all of our sponsors who help make this all possible, we'd encourage you to support our sponsors. Without their help, of course, this couldn't be done. And so that being said, my name's Randy Peterson alongside David Peterson this evening, our cameraman, Aaron Griffin, Owen Miller, and James Myers giving you the views here from the Roughrider Center. My name is Randy Peterson. Once again, your final score from Watford City. It is the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers keeping their winning streak alive, 37-28. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Both the Own Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, the Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, TNT Measurements Incorporated, The Food Barn, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated,
Sund Manufacturing,
Sorensen Ranch, Western Education Regional Co-op,
RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.